Yeah, hello. Welcome to another marketing happy hour. Feel free to crack a cold one and let's get into it. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get your Google business profile into the search engine result pages. An example here as a customer that just came on, we can see they're a plumbing service, and if I just Google their name, I can see them here in the search results, but it's a relatively small search result here. It's not taking up a lot of digital real estate. Same with the map pack here. I can find them, but if I do the same thing for our business, you can see there's all of these extensions that are showing up. And also on the right side here, you can access our Google business profile from what Google calls the knowledge panel. So how do we get this to show up? How can it show up for one business and not another? What I've found has worked best is something Google calls structured data. They basically describe this as a standardized way of labeling page content, enabling search engines to better understand and present it in the search results. What that basically means is Google is indexing your pages by crawling it for information, right? So they have these crawlers that are going onto your web pages, looking for information and trying to determine what that information is to index it under certain keywords. With structured data, it's basically a slow pitch to Google. You're able to say, this is the name of my business. This is our phone number, email address, like all the information. You can just serve it up to Google. And it can be used in a couple different practical senses. Before I show you that, you can go on to developers.google.com and you can access this information on structured data. But they also have this really useful tool so that you don't have to do this manually, and it's really, really easy to do. So if you go to google.com/webmasters/markup-helper, you're gonna come to this page, which is an extremely simple tool, but effective. So this will show you everything that Google has available as far as adding structured data. So let's take a couple random ones, like job postings here I have pulled up. If I want to be looking for jobs, this knowledge panel right here is exactly where structured data would put this job into this knowledge panel, where if you had a job posting on your website, you didn't have structured data, it's not going to populate it in this knowledge field. In the same way, you can see that there are events. So if I search events in Minneapolis this weekend, here's structured data right here showing you that knowledge panel. And finally, another example, they have book reviews on here. So I've got a knowledge panel pulled up of a book review, and you can see that over here as well. So really, really useful to be able to take up some additional real estate online. And what we're focusing on specifically is this knowledge panel here that essentially connects your Google business profile to your website. So if someone's looking for you, you can show up here on the right side. So with this tool, all I'm going to do is plug in our business name and hit start tagging. And it's going to load up your website. It might look a little bit weird. Oh, and don't forget, this is for local businesses. So make sure you select local businesses. And you'll see it's going to load a preview of the website a little bit weird, but it's not really a big deal. What you can do with this tool is simply highlight things and then mark what they are. So if I come here and I go to this is obviously the name of my business. So I'll click that. You look over here and you can see the name is populated. So very, very simple concept. If I want to add missing tags, you can just fill out this field with the add missing tags. And let's say I want to put in a phone number. I can do that. Or let's say my email. I can add that tag and just do hello@johnsonjonesgroup.com. Click OK, and that should populate it. It won't show in the records here, but it should add that as a missing field. When you're done doing this, simply go to Create HTML, and it's going to create this schema markup for you. What you'll do is you'll take this and then you're just going to add this script to the head section of your website. If you don't know how to do that, it's usually pretty easy to add these kind of things into your website. So a quick Google search should show you how to do that, especially if you're using something like Squarespace or WordPress or anything like that. So simply just copy that, paste it in to your website, and you're done. But you should start seeing, especially for branded searches, when someone's looking specifically for you, they can get all the information on your business from that Google business profile, but get it directly from the search results without having to go to Google Maps or go to that map pack. It'll just populate in the search engine result pages. So incredibly useful to have, and it takes about 5 minutes to do. So I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you at the next happy hour. Take care.